Hey guys, Aisha here, and today I shall be doing my TBR for Audiobook-A-Thon. So Audiobook-A-Thon is a readathon taking place from April 15th to April 28th. The hosts are Christa, Aisha, Jen, Alexis, and Melissa. I will link all of the information down below. Basically, it's an entire readathon dedicated to audiobooks, and I'll list off all of the challenges and all that fun stuff. The challenges are to listen to an audiobook that is 15 plus hours, listen to a favorite book, listen to an audiobook outside of your comfort zone, listen to an audiobook that has mixed media in it, listen to an audiobook for 30 minutes a day, listen to an audiobook with a full cast. The last one is to listen to a book that you put down. So I don't think gonna be completing all of these. I'll be completing 4 challenges, maybe 5 if I end up listening to 30 minutes every day. Let's just get into it and let me tell you my TBR and all that stuff. So the first one that I will hopefully be listening to is to complete the challenge of an audiobook with a full cast, and that is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. I have never read anything by her. Hopefully this goes well. Luckily, I don't have a problem getting through thriller audiobooks. It's pretty easy for me. They're like some of the easiest audiobooks for me to listen to. So I'm hoping I like this because it's kind of hard to find audiobooks with full casts. Not gonna lie. Or if they are a full cast, I have already read it or I'm just not interested. So hopefully I end up liking it and completing it. The next challenge that I'm hoping to complete, which is listen to an audiobook that's 15 plus hours long. This is really what motivated me to do this readathon. Even if I complete nothing else, just completing this book alone will have been a major accomplishment for me. And that is Winter by Marissa Meyer. I need to read this book. I have it on audiobook. This is the perfect opportunity for me to read this because I need to read it. It just scares me so much. Like, the audiobook is like something like over 23 hours long. What? That is so long. I'll be happy if I can just complete that. That would make me so happy. But we're gonna put other books on this TBR just to make it a little bit more interesting. The next challenge is to read a favorite book, and for that I am picking Winnie the Pooh because why not? Recently, my new library now has Hoopla. I've never had Hoopla before, so I'm getting all of these things that I never got before, and it's making me so happy. And I saw that they have Winnie the Pooh on there, and I figured, why not reread it? And it's super short, and I know I'll have a good time, and it'll make me happy, and it'll be a nice break from trying to complete Winter. So that's what we're going with. So the next 2 challenges that I'm hoping to complete, which is a book outside of your comfort zone and a book with mixed media. Mixed media can mean like podcasts or interviews or poetry. Christa probably goes really into it in her announcement video, which will be linked down below. But for those 2 challenges, I am picking Love and Misadventure by Lang Liav because I've been kind of wanting to reread it anyway, and this is definitely outside of my comfort zone because I've never listened to poetry in audiobook format, so that's why I'm going with this one. And I've been wanting to reread it outside of my comfort zone, and it also has mixed media because it's poetry, so figured can't hurt. And it takes I think it's like 30 minutes long, so again, it's another short one that's great that I'll be able to finish hands down. So a couple of add-ins that, like, depending on how my week goes, maybe I'll get to these, maybe I won't. I probably will not, but these are just some audiobooks that I also have been wanting to get to recently. The first one is A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavallaro. I am probably the last person on BookTube that has not read the series, and I need to get on it. I have the audiobook, I have the ebook version. I could read them together. I just haven't. That's it. And the last one is I Am Still Alive. I don't know the author's name. The cover will be here. But I saw this in a bookstore probably like 8 months ago, and the plot sounds really interesting. It's like a survival type story, which I don't read like any books like that. I certainly haven't read like an audiobook like that, so it would just be interesting to like experience. So those are all the things that maybe will get read and maybe will not get read during Audiobook-A-Thon. Again, all of the information will be linked down below. Let me know if you're planning on participating in Audiobook-A-Thon. I would love to know. It's going to be interesting because there are also several books that I need to read and get up for review before then, and this is coming back to back with Fantasy-A-Thon, and I'm curious how I'm going to get everything read this month. How? I don't know. Tune in for my April wrap-up to see how I did. That's all I got for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I shall see you in the next one. Bye!